Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle and here on my channel I do weekly cash stuffing and budgeting videos. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So today we're doing my budget with me for June week 2 with my husband's income. So if you guys are new, I do 2 cash stuffings every single week. The first one is my husband's income. He covers all of our living expenses. He owns his own business and he takes home a set amount every single month. And so it's a lot easier to budget our bills with like a steady income. I'm a server and my income fluctuates a lot and I cover all of our debt. So yeah, we're doing my husband's income with our bills this week, or today I should say. And yeah, so he brings home right now, he's bringing home $4,000 a month. I take $800 of that and I put it in a separate checking account and that covers our groceries. Because you guys, I've had a couple questions about that because I don't budget for that in here. So yeah, I take money out and then I put that in there, and then because I like to buy my groceries on Walmart pickup, so I buy them online on Walmart so I don't have to go in the store for, I got 3 young kids, so it's really hard for me to go in the store without them saying like, oh mommy, I want a special treat. So, and then just seeing all the stuff around tempts you a little bit more. So I like to buy my groceries online and I buy only what I need and then I'll pick it up. Sometimes I'll get it delivered. It just depends, but I try not to because that's expensive to get it delivered. But yeah, so I budget about $800 a month on the groceries. And then as a server, I do get a paycheck, but it's not very big. And so that covers our gas for the cars. And so yeah, I don't budget for either of those in here. But yeah, so I take out $800 and that leaves us with $3,200 for the month. And then I divide that by 4 because I do my budget in 4 weeks. And so that leaves me with $800 right now that we are working with for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we are budgeting for today is our rent payment. So we live in a small town in northern Nevada, and we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It is about $1,650 a month, and I am right now budgeting for $430 a week because I am expecting the rent to increase. I haven't received any notification of a rent increase yet. However, I would not be the least bit surprised if it does increase. So that's what we're budgeting for right now. Internet, I budget $30 a week. Water, $35 a week. Electricity is $40 a week. Home gas is $40 a week. So these ones I kind of use interchangeably. So like right now it is May as I'm filming this and it is hot already. We live in the desert, obviously northern Nevada, like it's desert here. So like the sun is brutal. And so I've been using our AC already like every day. So I expect this one to be pretty high, but I'm also stuffing the gas a little bit more just so like if I need to, I can take from there, you know? So like I kind of use them interchangeably if needed. I try not to take from there if I don't need to, but it's there if I need it. Next up is child support, and I budget about $60 a week. So if you're new, my husband has 4 kids with his ex-wife. The first one is 20. And then we have a 19-year-old and then a 16-year-old, almost 17. He'll be 17 here in June. And he lives with us. And then he also has a 14-year-old, and the 14-year-old lives with his mom. So his mom lives in Ottawa, Canada. We live in Nevada, so it's pretty far. So we don't see him very often. Just during the summers when he's out of school, he comes down here. He didn't come down last year because his passport was not... he didn't have an updated passport, so he could not fly. But it should be ready to go, and he should be down here in July, which is really exciting. But yeah, I've had a couple questions about, I explained in last week's video, why we pay child support when we have 1 kid and she has 1 kid. And it's honestly just because my husband wants to. He wants to be able to support his child in any way that he can. And with his kid being so far away, like that's really the only thing that he can do to help right now. So yeah. Once they turn 15, they have the choice to live with whoever they want to. The oldest has never chose to live with us. He chose to live with his mom the whole time. He's 20 now. But the now 19-year-old, she's been pretty much living with us since she was 15. And my 16-year-old stepson, he came down last summer, right when he turned 16. He came down and he decided he wanted to live with us. So I honestly expect the 14-year-old to want to live with us also. But, you know, we support their decision either way. I don't think he'll be allowed to. It's all his mom. Like, his mom probably won't let him. My husband, obviously, yeah, he'd be more than happy to take him in at 14, but his mom is not going to want to give him up. But they'd agreed at 15, like, they can't argue about it. So I don't know if he will say anything this year, maybe next year. But we pretty much expect him to. But we'll see. But yeah, that's why we do pay child support. We only pay $350 a month Canadian dollars, so it does fluctuate. But 60 has been like an okay range for right now. And then lastly, we have subscriptions. And I told you guys last week that we did reinstall our security system because there's been some sketchy stuff going on around here. Like, I guess this town's not as safe as I thought it was. I told you guys about the kidnapping that happened. Literally, like, the house was right next to my husband's shop, which is crazy. And a whole bunch of people on the Facebook group chat were, or like the Facebook, is it a group chat? I guess so. Like the Facebook page for this town were saying they went to high school with that guy that kidnapped them. So, like, he's lived here forever and I've never seen him before. So that's kind of crazy. Like, it's a small town. I don't remember ever seeing that guy, but he literally kidnapped 3 kids from a park, which is crazy. Like this last week. So yeah, we reinstalled that security system because I'm not messing around. Anyone touches my kids and they will regret that. But anyways, this comes to $650 for everything. And then next we have high priority sinking funds, which are also bills, but they're not due every single month. So the first one is our phone bill. So I pay our phones annually. I have Mint Mobile, and I do about $20 a month per line. I have 4 lines, so it's about $20 a week. Trash, I do about $10 a week. This is due every 3 months. Car insurance, right now I am paying $80 a week. I mentioned to you guys last week, it's literally like right after that video that I'm filming this. I mentioned to you last week that I wanted to try out a different car insurance. So we all will see, but for now we're still sticking to the $80 a week. Then car registration is also annual. We just renewed 2 of them. So another one is probably going to be due, I want to say around September for our Jeep. September or October, because we bought it in September. And I don't know if we registered it right away. I think we did. So probably September our Jeep is going to be needing to be renewed. And then medical and dental is $25. And all of this together comes to about $150. And then yeah, so we got bills comes out to be $650. High priority sinking funds comes out to be $150 for a total of $800, which is what we had to work with. So that's perfect. So yeah, that's going to be the budget that I'm sticking to for tomorrow's cash stuffing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.